roll out, christening, and launch. I'm Bryan Moore, and this is Focus NNS. Major milestones for the Virginia-class submarine program will show it all to you. Plus, they are the best of the best. We'll take you to the Model of Excellence Awards. And take an hour for health. We'll show you how shipbuilders are working to stay healthy. Those stories and more are coming up, but first on deck, SSN 785 John Warner finishes the summer season with some major milestones and an amazing christening. Aaron Pritchett with our Communications Division has the story.
It's a proud testament to the high quality work that we do here. And after 4 years of construction and thousands of shipbuilders that have helped to make, mold, and bring the newest, most advanced Virginia-class attack submarine to life, Saturday, September 6th was the perfect opportunity to pay tribute to a man who has meant so much to this shipyard, the state of Virginia, and the United States of America, with the christening of the John Warner SSN 785 right here at Newport News Shipbuilding. But before the festivities could begin, shipbuilders were tasked with moving this almost 8,000-ton submarine the length of more than 3 football fields. A process that takes a lot of planning and an entire day to accomplish.
Well, it is a slow process. When you're moving a unit, you got to worry about travel path. As far as from bay 1 all the way back here, your tracks got to be spotless. I take pride in my job. So when they give me a job, I take it seriously. And as far as moving a unit or the whole sub, it's a big job. So you got to be straight focused.
Really, I guess what you're seeing is the culmination of years of planning manifested by the hands of a lot of hardworking people, a lot of people that care about this business. To work on something like this for so long and you know, pour your heart into it, pour your blood, sweat, and tears, you know, into it, and actually watch it come out of the building for the first time and roll over into a floating dry dock, it's kind of surreal.
And after a week of site setup and attention to every detail, it was time for shipbuilders, their families, and invited guests to experience a christening ceremony like no other.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you to Newport News Shipbuilding and to the christening of the Virginia-class submarine John Warner. September 6, 2014 will forever be a special day for the Warner family, for the Navy, and for our shipbuilders. It is also a truly historic occasion for the Virginia-class program. This submarine is the 12th boat of the class, yet it marks a first for the program. It is the one and only Virginia-class submarine to be named for a person, and I can think of no one more deserving of such an honor than Senator John Warner.
We're here tonight to not just honor Jeannie and John Warner, we're honoring America.
Tonight is a celebration of all that has gone into making John Warner SSN 785 the magnificent submarine that she will always be. To the shipbuilders, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
John Warner SSN 785 is the 6th Virginia-class submarine built by Newport News Shipbuilding for the U.S. Navy. And with this christening, it marks another major milestone towards the delivery in 2015. For Focus NNS, I'm Aaron Pritchett. Back to you, Bryan.
Thanks, Aaron. And John Warner recently was launched and floated to get it prepared for its upcoming sea trials in 2015. And more milestones are on the way for the Virginia-class submarine program. Coming up later in November, we will officially authenticate the keel of Washington, SSN 787. Now, let's take a look at some other news from around the yard. Another major milestone complete in the refueling and complex overhaul of CVN 72, the USS Abraham Lincoln, as the new 112N upper mast structure was recently landed on top of the island house ahead of schedule. The installation of this major structure is celebrated with a traditional mast stepping ceremony, which took place on board the flight deck.
We're here today to honor a shipbuilding and maritime tradition known as stepping the mast. It involves placing coins under the step or the bottom of the ship's mast. There was a belief that if the ship was wrecked during passage, the coins would ensure payment of the crew's wages for their return home. But in modern times, this tradition has been passed on as a symbol of good luck for all U.S. naval ships. It's very fitting that we share this time-honored tradition with the ship's officer and crew, individuals who we consider our teammates during this difficult and challenging work.
Coins, pictures, and other mementos were placed and sealed inside a time capsule, and Newport News Shipbuilders welded the capsule and a commemorative plaque inside the mast structure to mark this significant event. The 42.5 months RCOH of USS Lincoln continues on as Newport News Shipbuilders and the ship's crew work side by side to completely modernize and return her back to the fleet. Newport News Shipbuilding recognizes excellence with the Model of Excellence MOE Awards. The awards were held in September and are presented annually to individuals or teams for extraordinary performance.
It's great, tremendous. I can honestly say this is the best experience I've had. I have great team members, great workers. I couldn't have done it without them. Shipbuilding President Matt Mulheron spoke to the winners during the ceremony, telling them it takes out-of-the-box and unique thinking to be the best of the best.
The MOE winners are being recognized for their extraordinary accomplishments. Their work is technically challenging, demanding, and it requires the highest level of safety and quality.
In all, 124 shipbuilders were recognized during the Model of Excellence Awards. A healthy workforce is the goal of Newport News Shipbuilding's Healthwaves program. That's why they want shipbuilders to take an hour for health. Rebecca Johnson, our guest correspondent from the Healthwaves program, has a look at what it can offer shipbuilders.
Healthwaves is working hard to keep employees healthy and productive during the Take an Hour program this fall. 1 in 5 Americans will suffer from the flu this season, and flu vaccinations are one way to prevent that. This is just one important way that Healthwaves is keeping employees healthy during the Take an Hour program.
I just want to be healthier inside and out.
I take advantage of it every year that I can.
This quick and convenient process brings health screenings and flu shots to shipbuilders across the yard and promotes healthy living. Take an Hour also gives shipbuilders an opportunity to ask our trained professionals important questions related to their personal health.
I think it's great to work for a company that takes the time to care about their employees. It's not just about us getting here and working day to day. They care about our health. They encourage us with things like flex time and also with health benefits as well. And I think this is just additive.
Feet flat on the floor for me, and cross your legs and just relax, okay?
As Newport News Shipbuilding's wellness provider, Healthwaves has been providing quality care and health advice to shipbuilders for 9 years, and that trend will continue this year.
The Healthwaves staff, we're free of charge and we're here year-round. This is just a snapshot, just a portion of what we do. So we do one-on-one coaching, stress management, weight loss management, stuff like that. And so if we can talk to you and you can see our face during these health screenings, then we can create a rapport with you and meet with you throughout the year to help improve your health, and not just for you, but also for your family and your friends so that you're around for them.
I need you to fill in the blocks.
Employee privacy is just as important to Healthwaves as it is to shipbuilders we are screening, and we fully comply with all federal privacy laws.
It's very important to stay healthy. I mean, if you're not healthy, you're going to have problems in the future. You can have heart problems. You can have stuff that can kill you because you're not healthy. Being healthy is very important.
Healthwaves still encourages you to see your primary physician on a regular basis, but events like these encourage and help shipbuilders to take that extra step in beginning, maintaining, and enjoying a happy, healthy life.
I try to get into a lot of whatever they do, just because it's offered to us for free. It's like, why not take advantage of it?
These screenings are being held throughout the shipyard in multiple locations this fall. Be sure to check the Healthwaves website for more information and details. For Focus NNS, I'm Becky Johnson. Brian, back to you.
Thanks, Becky. Well, as we told you at the beginning of this edition, John Warner SSN 785 was christened in September with quite a bit of fanfare. Jeremy Buston with our communications division goes behind the scenes of the ceremony to show us how shipbuilders put it all together.
It's important that every ceremony here at Newport News Shipbuilding be unique and special. And it takes an entire village of shipbuilders to pull off an event like the John Warner christening.
Hectic. It's full time, and with all the amount of changes you get, you got to be able to rebound real fast and just make it all happen.
For nearly a year, shipbuilders representing all divisions across the yard met to discuss every aspect of the event. From staging and setup to outside vendors and the big fireworks finale, every detail was carefully considered.
I have a company that really is a turnkey operation. They have the tents, the tables, the chairs, the stages, have everything, and they can make it all happen fast.
The shipyard's very own sail loft spent months designing and fabricating the red, white, and blue bunting and assembling the bow flag for the christening ceremony. The pattern shop contributed a number of gifts that the Warner family will forever cherish, including the bottle break box, and many other shops made their mark as well. The week of rollout and leading to John Warner's big day, hundreds of shipbuilders helped to set up chairs, lighting, and other critical structures for the ceremony.
I am very honored to have all these people, on the team. It is the collective effort of many to pull off something of this magnitude.
And the day of the event, more than 100 shipbuilders volunteered to bring it all together and welcome thousands of guests to enjoy the festivities of the christening ceremony.
It was a memorable night for the Warner family and for the thousands of shipbuilders who came out to celebrate this historic milestone. For Focus NNS, I'm Jeremy Buston. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Jeremy. Well, that's it for this edition of Focus NNS. Make sure you check out all the latest news in our weekly publication Currents and in the latest edition of Yardlines. And if you have a story idea for Focus NNS, email us at focusnns@hii-nns.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Bryan Moore.